So after countless headlines, numerous videos, and almost every single content creator on the website talking about it, Cenat has returned to the internet, but not in the way everybody thought he would. Let's talk about it. If you've been following the internet, you probably know that August 4th was probably not Cenat's hottest day. Well, more like anybody in AMP's hottest day. August 4th saw the now infamous New York City riot, hosted by Cenat and Fanum. Originally meant as a way to give back to the community he was brought up into, Cenat grossly underestimated his reach that he has as a content creator, and the giveaway quickly turned into way bigger than that. Actual news media outlets reporting on the situation, politicians getting involved, YouTubers getting involved. It was a whole mess that kept the internet pretty interesting, I will admit, for a couple days. But after the situation happened, we got next to radio silence from Cenat. Aside from a very media-trained, PR'd live stream where he couldn't really say much of anything because he's still currently dealing with charges he's gonna have to go to actual court for, we didn't really hear anything. That was until August 23rd, when the official Cenat Live YouTube channel hosted Global Pursuit official trailer. This immediately had the whole internet stunned, and everybody tuned in just for this trailer. The trailer consisted of Cenat and Ray, a guy Kai met on his trip to Japan, in a Rush Hour style super high budget movie setting. But regardless of all the super cinematic elements of the trailer, the titles, music, the film drums, not everybody was really convinced that this was an actual movie. And that's mostly due to the fact that whenever Kai did the Kai and Speed show, it also had a very cinematic element to it that admittedly confused a lot of viewers into thinking it was going to be a really high budget TV show, when in actuality it was an advertisement for a live stream style show. So this trailer kind of lived in that same vein, and even I, as a viewer of Cenat and AMP, was not really convinced that this was going to be a movie and just hyping up a stream that was going to have Cenat and Ray. That was until I looked into the description of the trailer, and what I saw kind of intrigued me. It said full movie dropping here, and then it had a link to the Cenat main channel. Now this changed a lot for me. This not no stream. We not streaming. We making movies out here. This big moves, bro. Like it was, and it legit was. And we're gonna get into that later. First, let's talk about August 25th, the release of Global Pursuit.
Official movie is finally dropping at 5 o'clock. Yes, sir, ski. You know who did? Got it.
It was right. It was not bad, but way closer to the bad than the not. It definitely wore its influences on his shoulder, and this was something that Kai didn't try to hide either. Acting wise, no, there were some parts where I thought Ray's and Kai's performance kind of synergized decently well, but for the majority of the part, the writing definitely, since this has dropped, that's been the biggest point of conversation. And I think mine and the main problem that everybody had with it was that the parts that it was really supposed to be funny wasn't, and then the parts that were, you can tell, were not meant to be funny at all was.
I'm not the one who need a wingman. Besides, I want to work with you anyways. You don't have no wrist.
I have so much wrist. Give me the case.
You want the briefcase?
In a way, that's kind of what gave the film its charm. It's unserious, but not in the way that it really wants to be. Am I gonna grade this too harshly? Not really, considering he made it in 3 days. Criticisms aside though, my main takeaway from Global Pursuit ended up being the cherry on top of everything that Cenat has been through during this entire month of August. We are watching in real time mainstream media change and mold itself into a more evolved form right before our eyes. The conversation of the modern day YouTuber becoming a celebrity has been a topic for many years, but I feel like today, now, this era, we are truly witnessing the apex of that. It just makes me happy, man. It makes me so excited for the future. For the kids like me, I'm very much so still the aspiring content creator. However, my perception of how far I can go has changed so much over the past years, and that's directly due to these people like Cenat, KSI, Mr.Beast make these gigantic moves that they're doing. It makes me believe that success does not stop at the internet. I used to think that the ceiling for how far I can go as a YouTuber was PewDiePie. There was gonna be a very large niche community of people on the internet who enjoyed my content, but I really don't think that's the case anymore. It almost feels like every week we have a new huge announcement that continues to break the barrier of what we thought the internet was every week. Y'all remember when Drake went on that Ninja live stream and it had the whole internet in like a complete frenzy because it's like, why the fuck is Drake doing internet shit? That's such a low moment compared to now. It's crazy. Speaking of Ninja, I also remember a huge thing was him signing that $100 million streaming deal to go over to Mixer. And I remember that being a huge deal at the time because the idea of an $8 to $9 figure streaming deal was unheard of. But now it's the norm. If I have to see another one of those videos where the content creator has a green button and then a red button and then a purple button in front of them and they're trying to make, I'm deleting the internet. It's gone. It's done. Anyways, I just want to make this quick video to talk about the achievements that content creators have had in this space over just the last couple months alone. The giveaway, the boxing, the movie, the 8-figure streaming deals. These last couple months have taught me one thing. It's definitely that if back then my perception of making it was having PewDiePie react to my video on a subreddit and I see SZA talking about how she really wanted to go on a Cenat live stream, then I gotta reevaluate my goals, like now, because this is not slowing down anytime soon. Love, Fuji.